Here now with the head coach of the William & Mary Tribe, Jimmye Laycock. Thanks for joining us now. An FCS playoff appearance a season ago, and a lot of familiar faces will be back for the 2016 campaign. That's got to be exciting heading into camp to have so many guys that have starting experience returning.
Yeah, I'm just glad I'm back. That's all I worry about, just so I make it from one year to the next. Now we had a heck of a run last year. I thought we played very well. Came up a little short, once we got into the playoffs. We had one win, but it was a good year. But again, that was last year. We want to build on that, but we also want to create a new identity this year. We've got some good, solid players at some important positions, and we've got to take advantage of that.
A pair of those solid players in important positions. Steve Cluley, your quarterback, who threw for over 2,700 yards a season ago, and Kendall Anderson, your running back, who had 16 rushing touchdowns. Having them back in the fold is going to be great for the offense.
Well, it's always good, as you go into the season or you go into preseason preparing for the season that you have an experienced quarterback. And we've got a good experienced quarterback in Steve Cluley. He's really improved every year that he's been in our program, and I look for him to continue to improve as he's going on. Kendall, we know, is a good running back, but he wasn't starting last year because Abdul Sabor was our top running back. Got hurt. Kendall jumped in there and had a great year, and now we're excited about him coming back, and hopefully he can stay healthy behind an outstanding offensive line.
It's that next man up mentality, and he had that, ran for over 1,400 yards a season ago. Defensively, you lose DeAndre Houston Carson, who was picked in the NFL, so that's exciting for William & Mary fans to be able to continue to follow him, but he did so much for your team. How do you replace a guy like that?
Well, you don't. That's scary, when you talk about how much he did. I mean, we look at, looking over the tape and reviewing the games and saying how many tackles he made that saved us a first down or saved a touchdown and all that. DeAndre had a great year for us, but other guys will have to step in that role. And, again, I think the important thing for us there is to kind of gel together defensively and play better overall defense, not just depend on one person, whether we depended on DeAndre or whether we depended on Luke Rhodes last year. We've got, we don't have those quote name players this year. Everybody's got to pick up the pace a little bit, and we've got to be play as a very cohesive unit.
I know you're looking forward to this season, as you should, which should be another good year for William & Mary. But another reason to be excited is Zabel Stadium. It's got some renovations. It looks sharp in photos. I can only imagine what it's going to look like when the lights are on and you're playing football in September. How exciting is that for you?
Well, it's extremely exciting. every day I look out there and I see what's going on, and I have to pinch myself. So far how far we've come in a number of years. But again, it's going to be exciting for our fans. It's already exciting for our players. They feel very good about it. I think the atmosphere will be tremendous, and it'll be a great venue to watch games and to be involved in football games.
It's going to look good next to the Jimmye Laycock Football Center, which went up in 2008. You've got to do some pretty good things to have a football center named after you while you're still coaching. And what does it say about your career and the relationship you've had with the school? Andy Talley's leaving after this season. You're the longest tenured coach it's going to be in the CAA. Talk to me about that relationship and how much you love coaching at William & Mary.
Well, it's been quite a road. It really has. Who would have thought it? I certainly wouldn't have. But William & Mary's a great school. I think that's the thing you look at. You feel like we do things the right way. I mean, even though it's very challenging academically, it's very difficult to recruit because of the academic requirements. But you get a great education, and Williamsburg's a great place to live, and it's great fans there. So again, you're at a great locale. You're at a great university. So what's not to like? And we went for many years winning a lot of games with no facilities whatsoever. So it's really nice to have the facilities, and the fact that we earned these facilities. They weren't just given to us. Our football program earned them.
Scary to think of what you'll do now with the facilities as they will.
No, if you could just build facilities and guaranteed wins, then everybody would be doing that stuff. No, but it just makes for a better environment for our players, a better environment for our coaches, and it also speaks to the commitment that the university has towards the football program.
Two guys that are going to help get some wins. Steve Cluley and Trey Reed are with Bobby Burles. Thank you so much. Best of luck this season. We'll send it over.